18 protesters were arrested, including Busia Senator Omtatah, and scores were injured during Monday's fierce protests staged to push for the release of youth abducted by state agencies. Police used tear gas to disperse demonstrators who occupied the Aga Khan Walk, paralysing transport. What initially started as peaceful protests turned chaotic as protesters engaged police in running battles that lasted all day. Melita Oletenges has that update.
A chaotic scene unfolded at Aga Khan Walk in Nairobi, where activists and hundreds of protesters clashed with police as they stood against recent abductions. The crowd demanded that the government account for the missing persons believed to have been seized by state officers. Despite the numerous tear gas canisters lobbed at the protesters to disperse them, they held their ground,
Occupy, occupy, occupy,
chanting for justice and the release of the abducted youth.
Hatuna bunduki,
Hatuna bunduki,
hatuna bunduki,
hatuna rungu,
hatuna rungu.
We are here in solidarity with all the comrades, with all Kenyans that have been abducted by President Ruto and his men.
After engaging the police in running battles, the protesters and activists returned here to Aga Khan Walk, where they said they will pitch camp until the government listens to their cry. They are calling for the immediate release of those abducted by different government agencies. With their initial attempts to break up the crowd failing, police changed tack, arresting 18 activists, including Omtatah, who were quickly bundled into police vehicles and taken first to Central Police Station before being transferred to Kigiri Police Station.
This is unlawful arrest.
In the chaos, several protesters were injured and rushed to nearby hospitals after receiving first aid on the ground. Before the violence erupted, the protesters had read aloud a list of the missing abductees, demanding to know their whereabouts. Patriotic songs filled the air as protesters condemned the government, accusing it of dragging the country back into dark, oppressive days. Earlier, police had ordered the protesters to disperse, but their demands grew louder, insisting the government should produce the missing persons.
We want to make it very clear that we want our comrades released, and today.
The protests brought business in Nairobi's CBD to a standstill for much of Monday, despite heavy police presence throughout the capital and its outskirts. Melita Oletenges, Citizen TV.